Okay, so welcome to my first video. So today what we're going to be doing is storing pretty much every single one of my photo cards into some new binders. I had them in these A5 binders from Mandu Deco, and the binders themselves, really good quality and amazing. I just wasn't in love with the colors, so I decided to switch it up and get these binders from AliExpress. They're still pretty good quality. I haven't had any complaints yet. I have these 3 binders here, and I actually already filmed this or part of this yesterday, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I got rid of that footage and I'm redoing it. So I have actually already set up these 3 binders here with pages and whatnot, but I took the photo cards out so I can restore them again for this video. So I've got these 3 here, and then I also have these 2 here. So it's gonna be really exciting. Those are all from my like regular A5 binders. And then I have 3 A5 wide binders and then 4 collect books. And I have nearly 700 photo cards to put away today. So might be a long video. Grab a snack, grab a drink. Okay, so we're gonna start with this binder here, which if you can't tell by the ID here, this is my Kim Woojin binder. Since I did already film part of this yesterday, I know that this binder is going to be very full and I'm going to have to split him up into 2 separate binders at some point, but that is an issue for another day. We will just do what we can with this for now, and just, you know, put them in there as much as we can. So go ahead and open that. I did also get some backboards, so I'm gonna put those in as well. I was originally going to put his pre-order cards into a collect book, but I just have so many of them that they're just not all going to fit, unfortunately, into a collect book. So I will be stuffing them in here. All right, so now I've got all my woojin cards in this little clear container here. And I guess we will just get started. But this first section here is for his first mini album. And I have most of the cards for this. I'm just missing 2 or 3, I think. And then these 2 here are from one of his OSTs. I don't quite remember the name of the show. I'm actually not gonna put those there, I've decided just now. I'm going to put his pre-order cards from this era next. So this is my stack of pre-order cards for this era. I don't have all of them because they're pretty hard to find if you didn't get them with your album, because there's not many people selling them, and the people that do sell them for like $15 each, which is just kind of insane. But I get my hands on whatever I can find. Okay. And then next I will put his 2 OST cards. And then we'll move on to his second mini album, which I do have complete as far as album cards go. This one was pretty easy for me to complete because I ordered over 20 albums for this era for the POBs, and to get into some fan calls. So yeah, I didn't get all of his POBs because I told myself that I wouldn't do that, and then I regretted that. So I'm trying to find them as well. Okay, we'll move on to his POBs from this era, which I have right here. I have most of them. I think there's 2 or 3 sets that I'm missing. These pages, by the way, are from Mandu Deco, and I really like them. Next we have his like non-album stuff that he does sometimes. I don't have everything, wish I did, but that's just not the case because once again he's pretty expensive to collect if you're not buying everything firsthand. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start with the daily and holiday sets, which I'm only missing 2 I think for these. Oh. And this is where we get into pages that are not from Mandu Deco. These ones are from AliExpress, so they're a little more stiff and just not as easy to slip in cards. So you might see me struggling a little bit here. Sorry if the lighting is bad. I'm using natural lighting and the sun keeps coming in and out, so it's bound to be expected to not have the best lighting. But that is it for the holiday and daily cards. And you can already tell how full this binder is. Like, I don't even know if this is gonna close. This is insane. Okay, next we have his record of 2022 card. My glucose monitor keeps going off and interrupting my phone because I have it connected to my phone and it's like beeping at me because my medicine hasn't kicked in for the day. So my breakfast is making my glucose meter really upset at me. And it keeps stopping my video. This is insane how full this is. I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. These sticky notes, though very cute, are not very sticky at all. And it doesn't help that I use white sleeves for them instead of paper, so it's just pretty not sticky. I wish he did a record of 2023, and I wish it was like an every year thing for him, but I guess it's not, and that's fine. I'll just appreciate the 2022 cards. And the last thing that's gonna go in here is my 2 Polaroids. I have one from his first era and one from his second era. Sadly, I won't be showing those on camera because I want to keep them private, but I will be putting them in, so just know that they're at the back here. All right, and that is this binder complete, and it is way too full for comfort, to be quite honest with you. I don't even think it's gonna close. Okay, it closed, but that is extremely full. Like there's no moving with this binder. I'm gonna have to split it up at some point, but that's all I've got for now. And I'm not gonna do a flip through just because I do want to do a flip through of my whole collection as a video at some point, so look forward to that. Next, we're gonna work on my Soobin collection, which I put in this binder. I just have this, I think this is from their last membership, yeah. So I put that photo card there because I thought it matched pretty well. And I'm gonna keep his album cards in here, like his album cards, his Japanese album cards, and then I'm going to keep his, well, I guess TXTs. Like if I have an OT5 set, I'm gonna put the 4 members that aren't Soobin in here, because I put Soobin's non-album cards in a collect book, or I'm going to at least. But yes, this is my stack of Soobin cards, or I guess just TXT in general. And this should be enough pages, but we'll see. I might have done some wrong math. I do collect his, like the bigger photo cards that they used to do for albums, but I don't have pages for them yet because it totally slipped my mind to buy those when I was ordering everything. So hopefully I can find some on AliExpress, or if not, I can just get some. I think I know Mandu has some, and other creators like that. Sorry if you see cat hair. I am a cat person, so I have 3 cats and their hair is just inevitably gonna get everywhere, so. I also apologize if the angle is trash. I got this tripod for myself a couple weeks ago and I'm still trying to get used to it. It's a little strange to work at first, so I'm just getting used to it. This one I'm pretty sure is a Weverse pre-order benefit. Yeah, that's the Weverse pre-order benefit. And this is like the member version card. They just look very similar, so I put them next to each other. Okay, so at the back here, I'm just gonna put the few Japanese cards that I have because I don't have a lot and I don't wanna have so many blank spaces in my binder. So until I get more Japanese cards, they're just gonna live back here. And once I get more, then I will put them in chronological order. Those are the few Japanese cards that I have. I do need to get 2 more pages real quick because I forgot about the OT4 sets that I'm gonna put back here. These are from their 2024 Season's Greetings. So I'm just gonna put everything in order, oldest to youngest. And then, like I said, Soobin's cards are gonna be in a collect book. And that's those. Everything there. And since we're on Soobin, I am gonna just do his collect book real quick. So I think this is the collect book that I'm going to use for him. Zoom in really quick. It's just got this cute little animals on front and then one on the back. It's a dog, I think. But yeah, I just got these like binder type of collect books because I thought I would like them better than the typical PVC collect book. And so far, I do like them. They're just easily damaged, which is sad because one of mine came damaged. But it's whatever, it happens. I don't have a lot of Soobin non-album on hand right now, but I'm hoping to expand this in the future. But yeah, that is pretty much all for that. I'm gonna keep these empty pages in the back just for now, so I have room to grow. Next, we're gonna move on to my Eric binder, which I've decided to put into this binder here. It's super cute. It's got a magnetic closure here, which is nice. And my Eric collection is quite extensive, I must say. Like, not as much as my woojin collection, I don't think, but still pretty large. Like, this binder is gonna need to be split up as well. Like, it's pretty big. Because I also collect Younghoon for the 2 eras that Eric wasn't a part of, which was She's the Boss and Be Aware. And since Younghoon was my second bias, I just decided to collect him for those eras, just so I had something to collect, you know? But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. This is what we're working with Eric and Younghoon. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started. The first few pages in here are back to the Undo Deco pages. I just tried to use up those ones first before I moved on to my cheaper AliExpress ones. In a perfect world, I would just rebuy some Mandu Deco pages, but I'm not made of money, sadly, so. I don't collect every single thing for Eric. I just collect what makes sense for me in my head when it comes to a layout, a page layout in my A5 binders. So if you're seeing any missing cards, that's why. I know they're missing and I'm not going to collect them. I'm trying to keep this straight and in frame, so I'm sorry if it's not. Oh my God. I do double sleeve my cards, by the way. I use Mandu Deco for the sleeves. I use the purple inner sleeves and then the pink outer sleeves, and I really love them. They're my favorite that I've ever tried. Now we move into the Younghoon section, which is very small, but I still have it. So I did just order the rest of the Younghoon cards that I need on Pokemarket, but that's not gonna get here for a little bit because I already have a Pokemarket order on the way and I just started a new one and I don't want to ship it out until I get until I reach 40 photo cards. So that'll be probably a couple months until I get these Younghoon cards on hand, sadly, but that's how it is. Next we have Be Awake, which I'm pretty sure I have complete, so that'll be satisfying. Same with Delicious. I've got all of the cards that I'm missing on my Pokemarket currently, so those won't get here for another couple months, but alas, I still have them on the way, which I'm grateful for. Okay, we're into the AliExpress pages now. And since I don't have any of the Fantasy Part 2 cards on the way, or I do have some on the way, but I don't have any on hand right now, I'm not going to worry about putting fillers in until I get the ones that I ordered on hand. So that is Eric, or I guess Eric and Younghoon complete now, and that binder is very full. I won't even be able to fit the Fantasy Part 2 cards in here. Next, I think we will move on to 17. And for 17, I collect Woozy. My Woozy collection is quite small at the moment because he's not one of my ults, so he's not on my priority list for photo cards, but I'll grab his cards if I ever see them for good prices, which is pretty easy with 17. I feel like they don't overprice too much, at least on newer albums. I don't even want to talk about their older albums. I will say though, the reprint that Pledis did, or I guess Hybe did for them, really helped the photo card community. And I chose this binder for him, obviously, because it's like 17 colors, the Rose Quartz and Serenity colors. This is my stack of Uzi cards today. It is a lot, but comparatively to like how many cards 17 has, this is like nothing. Like this is barely a bite into that collection. But we will go ahead and get started. I'm pretty sure everything is in order, but if not, I'll just go back later and fix it. But I'm pretty sure I've got everything in order here. And I'm not gonna put fillers for the cards that I'm missing just because I am missing so many. So I'll just move things around once I receive cards. Too many blank spaces stresses me out. Well, that's not right. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I thought that was a, you made my Dawn card for a second. These pages are definitely not my favorite, but they get the job done, and that's all that matters. Jesus. Okay, I'll go ahead and take these extra pages out. And that is it for my Uzi collection. I love this binder, it's so cute. All right, last but not least, for the regular A5 binders, we have this cute kitty cat one, which I'm obsessed with because, as I said before, I am a cat person. My cat is literally taking a nap right there, so. But yeah, this is the binder that I'm going to be putting my Jongseop p1harmony cards in. I'm gonna put all of his like regular album cards in here, and then I'm going to put his non-album cards and a collect book, I think. Okay, so those are all of his album cards, and then I have his few non-album cards that I have. I know that I split up Soobin from the rest of TXT, and honestly that's only because I only had those two OT5 sets. For p1harmony I have a lot of OT6 sets, so I don't split up Jongseop from the rest of the group. For those at least, I'm gonna keep them all in one A5 wide binder because that's what makes most sense to me. I didn't order enough backboards apparently, so the Jongseop collection will not be getting backboards today, but that's okay. I don't have a lot of cards to put in here anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. And I don't have cute sticky notes for these yet. I just have not found the time to switch them over, but I will at some point move them into the cute kitty cat sticky notes. I kind of like dropped these cards the other day when I was looking through them, and they kind of got like all mixed up, so I'm really hoping everything is in the right order. feel like I'm missing a card because I feel like this was all lined up better, but I'm not gonna worry about it. That's fine. I'm just happy I had enough pocket pages to finish that binder. And since we are on Jongseop, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the collect book for him. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's a yellow and pink one with a bunny on it. I think I'll do that one. All right. These aren't in any like real specific order. I just have them based on like era, not exactly like the most chronological thing, but I tried my best. I don't collect every non-album for him. Obviously that would be way too much, but I just collect what I think is super cute, which is also pretty hard because obviously all of his cards are cute. Alright, and that is it for that. And I'm gonna keep those extra pages in there just so I have a room to grow. And that was it for that collect book. And I'll go ahead and do the last two collect books, and then we'll move on to my A5 wide binder. But here's this collect book, and I think I'm gonna put Astro in here since it's purple. For Astro, I have no rhyme or reason to how I collect. I just love them so much, I just couldn't choose who I wanted to collect. So I just kind of pick up anything that I see that's for a good price. I try not to get anything that's over $10. So obviously you'll see that there's a lack of Unu and Moonbin because they tend to be more expensive than anyone else. But I am gonna organize them by member, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and store these suckers away. I might need to put more sleeves in here. I definitely need more pages, but that is already so full. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna grab a few more pages. Yeah, there's no way these are all gonna fit in here. Dang it. I really thought about this before ordering everything. I was like, yeah, Astro will fit into a collect book. I see no problem with that. And then I went to Atlanta recently to see Odd Eye Circle in concert with my best friend. And the K-pop store that we go to sells photo cards for $2 each, and they had a bunch of Astro cards, so I think I bought 16 while I was there, 16 new cards. And yeah, didn't account for the fact that I might do that, so definitely running out of room here, but that is a-okay. I can just get a new collect book at some point and split it up a bit. Honestly, at this point, Sana needs his own collection because that's insane. That was, what, 11 Sana cards or something? More than 11, like, I think 12 or 13. But that is insanely large. At least it has this closure to keep it closed. That's nice, I guess. Next, we'll move on to the last collect book, which is the one that sadly got damaged in transit. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got like a wrinkle right there, but it's this cute one with the same little like puppies that were on the pink one earlier, but I'm gonna put my Loona cards in here. I only have 4 right now. I went to see Chu in concert in December, and I picked up her albums while I was in Atlanta. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in. I want to collect all of like Loona's post OT12 albums and then just keep my pulls. So that's basically my plan for this collect book, is to just keep my pulls in whatever endeavors they choose. So I still need to get Lucemble and Odd Eye Circle and Heejin, their albums. I think that's it. And then I'll be caught up with their post Loona activities. But yeah, those are all the cards I have for this right now. My bias in Loona is Kim Lip though, if you're curious. All right, so it's actually the next day now. I took a break from filming because I was pretty tired. But I will be filming the rest of the video now. All I have left to do is my A5 wide binders, which are these white ones that I got from AliExpress. I'm not really in the most chattiest mood today, so I'll probably just quickly try to get this over with, especially since I have work today, so I gotta be pretty quick anyway. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. This one is for my NewJeans collection, which I have a pretty extensive pile for, since NewJeans has so many cards. All right, and we'll go ahead and get started. For these, I have these like 5 pocket pages that I got from AliExpress. I'm not gonna make blank slots for the cards that I'm missing. Oh no. I just realized the double sleeves are not gonna fit in these pages, so I'm gonna have to only use a single sleeve. That's annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the outer sleeve out of this first pile here. All right, I just had to re-sleeve this entire pile because the double sleeve method that I use does not fit into these pockets, so I had to take out the outer sleeve and just do a single sleeve, which kind of sucks, but that is a-okay. This is already getting pretty thick over here, and I still have so many cards to put away. Okay, now we're moving into some non-album cards. So we have these here. These are from their yearbook. And we're moving on now to the Season's Greetings, the 2024 Season's Greetings cards, which I think are in the right order. It was very weird how they had these set up, because there's like, it's like a game, I think, on the back here, like a questionnaire type thing. And it was just weird. So I just kind of organized them how I thought worked best. And the set also came with 3 group cards. So I do have like some 6 pocket pages to put in here as well, like here. And that is it for my NewJeans binder. I guess I put way too many of those in there, but wow, that is a lot of cards. It's a super thick binder. You see that? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Okay, so it's the same day. Just a little later. It's after work now, so it's about 9 at night. So the lighting is pretty bad now, and I'm sorry, but I only have 2 more binders to film, and it's for my p1harmony collection and then my BoyNextDoor collection. I just wanted to get these done quickly so I can start editing this video and put it up in a timely manner. So sorry if this last clip seems a bit rushed. I'm really not trying to. I'm sorry about the lighting. I just didn't want to wait for my next day off, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is basically going to be all of the p1harmony cards I have OT6 sets for. So it's all going to be non-album. It's like Season's Greetings and photo books and memberships and stuff like that. They're not in like complete chronological order. I did the membership kits first, and then the photo books, and then the Season's Greetings cards. So before you say anything, yes, I know they're not in complete order. We'll go ahead and get started on this. moving on to their photo books. This is the first photo book. I don't think I mentioned, but these are both from their first and second gen memberships. This is not their first photo book, sorry. This is their second photo book. It's just the first one that I have. And this is their third photo book. This is their 2024 season's greetings. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. These are just not going in. I'm gonna cry. Ta-da! We are done with this binder. This is so satisfying to me. Oh my goodness, I've been waiting to put them in an A5 wide for so long. I'm glad I can finally do it. Alright, so this is my BoyNextDoor binder. Do be warned, my Who collection is very small. I just have my album pulls with me, though I do have quite a bit of the cards on the way from Poke Market. So hopefully the next time I put away photo cards rather, this collection will fill out a bit more. And I am only missing one card for the Y era. I have it on the way also from Poke Market, and it's the last Taesen card that I need to complete like the whole album. So I'm really excited to get that one. But yeah, that was my very barren Who collection. Y was very easy for me to collect. I got most of the cards on Poke Market, I think, but I did trade a couple times, and trading was pretty easy as well, which was very nice. I started buying their albums and collecting during Y era, so I wasn't there for collecting Who when it came out. So I don't know how easy that album is in comparison to Y. But I think I've found most of the cards for Who. I think I'm only missing like 10 maybe. I wish they had done unit cards for Who. Oh, never mind, I'm going crazy. And since there's 9 unit cards for Y, sorry if I bump into the tripod, I'm sorry. But since there's 9 unit cards, I'm doing a page at the back that's gonna be the last 3 unit cards and then the 2 target cards that I pulled. The units at the bottom. Oh, and they're all Sungho. That's cute. Oh. Oh. Sungho, I think, is tied for my bias with Taesen. Oh, I meant to put him first. Taesen is like the first bias that I had in BoyNextDoor, and I don't have the heart to drop him, but Sungho is like, he's like my everything. So I'm just gonna say that I bias them both. Not like it really matters because I collect everyone, so in a collecting way, it doesn't really matter. Boy Next Door is done. Just don't pay attention to the very bare Who collection. Okay, we're gonna end on this note. Thank you guys for watching my first video. I'm sorry if it's awkward and there's bad angles, bad lighting. I'm learning every day how to get back into the swing of things. Please be patient with me as I learn how to use this tripod and find good ways to film my next videos. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.